sophisticated technique for estimation of our phytoconstituent digoxin. We can also use high pressure or high performance liquid chromatography for estimation of our phytoconstituent in a sample. So for that we require certain conditions or certain standard conditions that we have to maintain in order to identify or estimate the exact concentration of our phytoconstituent in the sample. So if you see, we have used for HPLC, we have used the column. Cosmosil is the brand name of column which is used for HPLC, and it is C18 column. C18 means the silica or the stationary phase which we have used is coated with a polymer which is having 18 number of carbon atom, octadecyl siloxane. Exactly, it is called as octadecyl siloxane. So we have used melting point. We have used the mobile phase. We have used the acetonitrile, methanol, and water. Here we have used the ultra purified water for HPLC analysis. So in a ratio of 10:100:90, we have used these following solvents as mobile phase. For detection we have set our UV detector of HPLC at 220 nanometers for exact identification of the peak of our phytoconstituent digoxin in the sample. The flow rate for the analysis was maintained at 0.5 ml per minute. This means that from the outlet, from the final outlet, you get the solvent at a flow rate of 0.5 ml per minute. The injection volume we have used is 20 microliters, which we have injected in the injector, and the RT or the retention time we have obtained for digoxin was found to be 12.9 minutes. It means that after running your sample or after injecting your sample, your highest peak for digoxin was obtained at 12.9 minutes. So you can see from this chromatogram. This is the chromatogram for your standard, and you can see that the maximum peak, or the highest peak was observed at a time period of 12.9 minutes after the injection. And in this way you can determine your sample or your sample for the presence of this particular phytoconstituent. When you inject the sample, you observe various peaks. Like in this chromatogram, you observe various peaks, and you can identify the peak of digoxin from the multiple peaks of the chromatogram of the sample if your peak is observed at the RT value of 12.9 minutes from the time of injection. In this way you can easily detect that this peak belongs to, or this peak must be of the phytoconstituent digoxin. So this is the method by which you can estimate, or you can also quantify also your phytoconstituent in the given drug sample. If we talk about the utilization of the drug, since it is a cardiolide, its name was given cardiolide because it acts on the heart muscle, and we have also seen in the mechanism of action. So this drug is, or this phytoconstituent is quite useful for treatment of various heart diseases. Like it is used in the treatment of heart failures. It is used for the treatment or for the correction of irregular heartbeats for patients, those who are having irregular heartbeats at different times. So we can also use this drug for maintenance of their heartbeat and for their treatment of the irregular heartbeats. It is also called as chronic atrial fibrillation. The condition is due to the atrial fibrillation of the heart chamber. And it also decreases the risk of blood clots in the blood vessels. So in this way you can also say that it is it also has an action on the blood and the various proteins which are available in the blood. It prevents the formation of clots inside your blood or blood vessels. It also decreases the chances of heart attack in patients. So in this way, you can say that this digoxin. There are other drugs also, digitoxin, digitoxygenin. There are various or numerous drugs, but this is the drug of choice for treatment of heart-related disorders or the heart failures for patients in a natural way. So this is all about the production, isolation and estimation of digoxin and the uses of phytoconazole digoxin. Thank you so much. In this way, if you want to join us on our for more lectures, you can log in to us to our YouTube channel, which is available on the YouTube as Ramesh Institute of Pharmacy e-learning, and you can subscribe it for more updates of the new video lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.